Okay, this may not have been that clear on previous videos of how we actually got the holes in here. It may have skipped it, I may have it somewhere else, but just to demonstrate what we want to do, if you look at the box top casting drawing, you'll get the dimensions that you require to do this. And I've got a sketch in here previous which you can draw in. If I just go into edit sketch, okay, you can see that it's a 17 millimeter diameter, and then we have points across, points top, and a 30-degree angle. That will come apparent later on, but we need to use that sketch to put the two holes in. I'm going to put one at the top here and one down below. Now I could extend that through, but you'll see I will be able to clip onto that in a second. So I'll just agree to that. And then if you go to the features menu and go to a thing called the hole wizard, one of your best friends. There's other things, there's the screw wizard, etc. Of it. I'm sure you can find some t-shirts to put that on if you really want to. So it gives you a whole menu on here, and you're interested in the type, so we need to choose the type. So it is an ISO size, and it's the 4762 I'm looking for, which is the top one. M3 is perfect, close, and you can see here it's already got dimensions in that I want. That's because I've done this previously, and they are right for it. So it is 3.2 width of the hole itself. It's going to go in. The diameter of the actual seated hole where the cap screw goes in, and then you can see there's a depth for that at 2.5. So once you've sorted out your parameters for that, you can then go on to position. Now it asks for select face, slot, etc. I'm just going to click on that face, and you can see it appears to do it. And because I've got that sketch there already, I can click on that top one there, and I can click down the bottom. You see how the line draws in parallel. If I just stick it to there, and if I right hand click, you can see the holes will actually go in for me. Now that might have gone all the way through, but it's the same size hole all the way. It hasn't gone all the way through, it's just gone for that part that we're doing. So make sure when you do it, it is actually selected correctly. But you can also see in my drawings there's a little bit of inaccuracy. Now that might be due to as I say, if I had perspective on, but it's not. So I'll have to go back and actually check that those holes are in the right position. I actually think they are, because this screw does not go all the way through to that. Because if I go to the side, there's actually screws on top of here that go into the base itself. So that's basically how I put those holes in. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to double check that this here is actually in the place that I want it. So I'm just going to go back and edit feature, and it just takes a little bit of time to come up, and just to make sure that that point is on point. I've actually lost the point, but we can check for symmetry on it. Just go to position, and there, no, it's not on point. So if I just press the escape key, I can pick up on this. There we go, I'm on point now. You can see that turning orange. It was a fraction out, but a fraction means a lot. So I just come out of that. Okay, so that's those two holes there. Now, there's two other holes on the same diameter that are at 3.4. You can use the hole wizard, or you can just use your normal two circles. So let's try it with the hole wizard. Just a clearance hole. So if I just go again to features, hole wizard on there, and this time I can either use that one, which is just a hole, or I could use, that would be a threaded one, which I don't want. It's just a tapped hole. So I'm just going to use the hole there itself. It's got custom sizing values there. I need to change that. Let's just have a quick look, see what I've got here. Let's just keep sizing standards. There we go. It's like a dowel hole. There are options. Screw clearance hole. You can choose any of those would actually do for this. it is size 3.4, which I should be able to. Let's see close. Actually, I want M3. I could do M3.5. It doesn't really matter here because it's 0.1. As I say, you can put the other holes in as well. Let's just have a dowel hole tap it, that's fine. ISO is fine, just checking those there, and then I'll just go to position, click on that face again, but this time I want to click on there, and I want to click on there as well. And if I right hand click, okay, just select, takes it away, and I should just be able to take those away. It should have done it for me. Just press the space key. That's gone all the way through there, which is fine. That's quite funny actually. I've got two holes. No, it's the under hole there itself. So just give that green tick, see what it does. Yeah, it's just that there, so that's fine. So that's those holes in at the top, all that's fine. So we just need to concentrate on the underneath now. Now to do that, I just want to make sure I've got the right holes here in the orientation, so I'm actually underneath, and it actually relates to the other part that's missing. So I'm just for now going to hide that one, and I'm going to bring back the other one I had. So solid bodies, let's just go down. It's not that one, not that one, it's that one there. So I want that one back in, but this time I want to hide that, not hide it, sorry. I want to go to this here and go to, that's the wrong one. Let's just go back. So let's just click on that one. Come down here, just if I can change that transparency. It doesn't like it. Anyway, we can use that, it doesn't matter for it. So, the other holes that we've got to go in at the back, let's just see what we've got here as to what they line up with. I think I'm just looking where the big version is, because where's the these holes here. It does get quite confusing when you've got a lot of holes. Look, I'm just going to hide this one as well, so we can go around. That's that one gone. As to where we are. So with this orientation, I'm going to flip this round that direction. Okay, and if I just hide this one, okay, and I'll bring back the colour of this one. So just go up to here and go up to normal. So that's the orientation you want to have that face for it. So all your holes, I'm just going to draw in some profile shapes for you, and then we're talking about the section AA for it, which actually, if you just turn your paper through 90 degrees, it makes it a little bit easier clockwise. So you've got the first 2.8 hole up here. So up here is where the ridge is going to go. Let me just quickly draw that in. So if we go to sketch, let's just go onto here. Let's just draw a circle. You'll understand what I'm doing in a second. I'll pull that out, and if I do the same on that one, that center, okay, and if I select that one and hold the shift key down and do that one, and I'll make those two equal, and I'll put a smart dimension of that, and that should be radius of 2.8. So 2.8. Okay, so that's 5.6 for those two over there. Now I also need to put another inner circle for that as well. So if I just go to circle, go from there, and I want to come out to about here. Now you can take this off the previous drawing if you want, which I think I actually did do, or we can put that dimension on there, as long as I've actually put it on the drawing, which I haven't, because I said you can take it off the other one. So let's just bring that back in and do it while we're here. So let's just do that select. Let's just bring that back in. So let's just go up to here, and it's that one there. Okay, so I want to convert entities, and it will be this one here, or I can just click on that, hold the shift key down, and actually click on that one there, and then just make that cordial. It's going to let me, probably not. It may be, yeah, it is cordial already, so I've done that already. So that's that outer one. And then if I just hide this one again slightly, so if I go up to here, it does get a little bit complex, I fully admit that. I want to get the other part of what this fits into. The diameter, I think it's 0.8 of a mil anyway, offset. So we can do that. I'm just having a look. It needs to come in this way. So if I go to offset entities, click, that's already selected one, I didn't want to select that. Just Control Z. Let's just go to convert offset entities. Just click on that one there, and I want to go on the inside, so I need to reverse, and I want to put in 0.8. So that's come in there for that. I'll just agree to that, and I'll go back and I'll just hide this one, hide, and I can now go in and start to trim a little bit. So if I go to, what I might do is actually bring this back to colour. That's better, it's a little bit easier to see. And then if I go to trim entities, I can take that top bit out, take that out, take that out, that. There we go, you can start to see what's happening. That one out, that, and I'll take that out. Perfect. And I'll just put a little fillet in of 1 mil. So just come to my fillet tool, and I'll just put in 1 mil. And again, we can change this later if it's too big. No, it's just about right. Okay, do that and that. Yes, and do the same down the bottom. Okay, and I'll do the same here. Okay, so yes. So we've got that. So what I need to do now is actually cut into that down. Now I should notice that actually there's slightly too big, because it should be on the verge of that there. It may be because I put this hole slightly too big, but we'll just see what happens as we go down. Again, we can change that. Let me just agree to that for the moment. Press spacebar. But what I want to do first is actually grow that by 1 millimeter. Actually, this is annoying me, so I'm actually going to delete that. Second, is it going to allow me to do sketch fillet? Let's just trim that out. And I'll just do this a slightly different way. Take that out, and I'll take those out as well. Just leave those circles. Don't worry about that for a second. We can. I'm just going to go to circle. Go from there, and I'm just going to go so it's tangential to that edge there. Okay, so we're back in kind of business. I just need to give that a dimension, even though it is tangential to that edge. 20.7. Okay. Actually, doesn't quite like it. It's got a cordial on it. Let's just delete that out if we can. Is that going to let me delete it? No. Okay. It just means it's kind of over-defined, and I'm just going to bring these down across to there. Do the same to there. And oh, that's why there's that there. Okay, and I'll do the same with this one. Might have to go back in and do it in a second. And I'll do that one down. Just drag it down to it locks into there. Okay, now go just dimensions out. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, I think that's probably a mistake I've made there, but never mind. Trim. Let's just go into this here. Okay, and I'll go into that there. I'm just gonna take that there and try and delete those. I'll come out of that. Delete it. Okay. It's not going to like me, is it? Let's try once more. We're getting there. just that cordial dimension. I don't know if, why it's gone green. Let's just take that dimension out. Let's just see if I can get rid of that. No, it doesn't want to go. There we go. No. Okay, I'm not sure why that's doing that, but let's just do that and that. Make that cordial. Okay, and it might disappear. It might have something else. Got a question mark over it. These things are always sent to try us. Don't know why that won't go. It might do when I do a rebuild from it. Let's try that one. No, it doesn't like me at all. Let's just do that. That should give us that. We can see what happens in a minute. Let's just go back to fillet tool on that one and do the same again. So that one, to that one, yes, and then that one and that one, yes, and that one and that one, yes, and the last one, that one and that one, yes. I can always sit with you and go through this. It's not a problem. On that, I've still got that. It might be to do with that little hole there, that little point there, so we'll get rid of that. It probably won't let me do that. Let me get rid of that. Still won't let me get rid of that one. It's arc 7. Okay, not to worry. Right, so what I want to do here is go to features, go to extrude boss base, and start with that depth just of my calculations. Yes, is 1 mil, so just take that as 1 millimeter. Okay, and I should have taken those holes as well, so let's just agree to that for a second just to show you. We've got that raised part there and that goes inside, but the holes aren't there. So I'm just going to go back into here and just go to edit feature. I should have edit sketch, sorry, it's getting late. Let's try again. Let's go to sketch, edit sketch, and let's just go to convert entities and click on that hole there, that hole there. Okay, and I might have to go back into edit feature. No, it's done it for me, so that's fine. So we've got that part there, and as long as I pick the right side here, we'll be fine. We've got a hole, let's just get that there. We've got a couple of holes going on around here. So let's just sketch 2 of those holes in, and again they have raised, they're just literally about 0.5 of a mil, although the other one, actually this one is a bit taller, so that's that tall one. Let me just show you which one that is. That's the one that's here. So if I go to sketch, and we go into this hole here, and we'll find that position. Let's just draw it in for now. Let's just draw a hole there, and let's just do smart dimension. Let's give it a smart dimension. So the outside of that one is 4. Okay, and there should be one inside it. Okay, that is 2 millimeter in diameter. So just go that again. 2 there. Okay, and give a smart dimension of 2. Okay, not far off. Right, and I need to position those from that centre line there to there is 6.5. Okay, that's going to pull that in a little bit, and from there to there is 3.6. Okay, so that gives us a nice dimension of that. And then what I need to go into features, and I need to go to extrude boss base, and I want it up to surface because it's the same height as this casing here. So go to features. I probably should have done, let me just do this first, up to surface, and that's up to that surface. Okay, and that's that there. But what I should have done is probably sunk this down by 2, which I'll do now. So if I just go to sketch on that one, and if I go to convert entities and just do on that face, okay, because selecting offset model edges, okay. Let's just probably just have to pick the model entities rather than that. I've said face one, but let's just clear that selection. Let's just go around and do that. As I said, I should have probably done this first of all, because it would have been a lot easier. There's that one, and down here. Okay, and that one there, and that one there. Okay, and I want to do the inside of that. I want to do the outside of that. I don't want to touch this at the moment. So what I can do is go to features, go to extrude cut, and hopefully this works. Let's go to surface. This is blind and it's 2mm. 2mm, and let's just say we've got the right direction, so that's going down. Selected contours, it's that one and that one. Okay, and the feature scope is just this, not that bar in the middle. So let's see what happens. No, it doesn't like it, so I probably should have done it before. I just wonder why that's doing it. I've got those regions. We just clear that selection to see if that does it. No, it doesn't like it. Let's try one more time. It might be that this is not joined up around here, but it should be, because it did actually show a preview. So let's just try one extrude cut. Let's try that. So again, not up to surface. Let's go blind. It's 2mm. Okay, and it says selected contours. So let's just do that for now. Let's just see what happens with that. And let's just do that, and let's try. Probably won't do it. No, it doesn't done it. I might have to go back before I did that hole, so let's just do that one. So let's come out of here. Let's just go back before I did that boss extrude. Let's just go back up to there. So it's just taken that boss extrude out. Let's now go to sketch again. Sketch on that surface there, and then go to convert entities. Okay, let's just pick the outer one here. That might be part of the reason why I didn't do it first of all. So I've picked the top surface. Okay, we will get there. Let's just pick that one, that one, that one. Okay, so that's picked that. So let's extrude that by 2. So let's go to features, go to extrude cut, and let's just have that at 2mm, so it's blind. Let's just pick up 2. It's gone down. I've got a proper preview this time. Let's just do that. Okay, bodies to keep. Selected bodies, and let's just pick the one, which is that one. What's 2? Oh, sorry, it's all bodies I need to keep. So okay, is that going to take everything away? Yeah, so that's fine. It's not fine really because it's actually taken that away, but we can put that whole back in. I can just go back and edit that. Edit. Let's just say, so which body was that I didn't want to? Let's just see that one there. Let's just delete that clear selection. For some reason it's taken that away, so I can't edit that back. Okay, selected bodies. It's just all bodies. No, it's still done that. Anyway, that's how to get that down. We can get that back in a second. So let's just do that. Let's just come back in to that there. I just wonder why that's done that. Oh, maybe I didn't put the hole in before. We can put that hole in a bit, because we know that I didn't want that to disappear, because that goes right the way through, but for some reason it's disappeared on that. But anyway, we can come back and do that. So let's bring back that second hole. which is that one there, which has no plane at the moment, so we just need to change the plane. So if I just right hand click on there, and let's just have a, it's got a plane, I need to change the plane, I need to edit plane. So let's go to, click on there, come down to sketch, go to edit sketch, not edit sketch, sorry, edit plane. So it's that sketch there, go to edit plane, and let's just pick that face there, and it should actually grow from that base. Perfect. Okay, now the other thing we need to do here is that secondary hole down the bottom of 2 and the 3. So again, I'm going to go to sketch, on that surface there. I'm going to draw out a small hole, 2 holes actually. Let's do that and that. Go to smart dimensions. That one there I think was 3. Okay, and the other one was 2. So this is a thinner version. Let's just do that. 2. Okay, and let's just give it some more dimensions. So from that center line, it's actually in line with that one, so we could do, I'll just put a dimension in there to there, as we said was 6.5. okay, and from there, sorry, let's just escape that one. Let's go from there to there is 3.6. okay, and I do the same again, go to features, go to extrude boss base, and I think this time it's about 0.5 of a millimeter, so let's change that to 0.5. It's just an indentation, it holds one of the axles in place, and then we have that there. Okay, that is actually annoying me at the moment, so I might just put the hole in anyway. So I'm just going to draw in a sketch on that surface again, go to circle, I'm just going to do a hole from there to there, and I'm actually just going to put that and that as cordial. Okay, and then go to features and go to extrude cut. Okay, and just do through all, and selected scope is just to pick that. Okay, that should hopefully just give us that hole through, which means we've got the bearing to sort out as well, but we can do that in another one. So basically it is giving you what I'm looking for, and there's another just 3 more tiny holes to put in, and these are ejector pin marks on there. I just press the space bar again. Okay, and that is actually at that point there, so I'm just going to use that. So sketch, draw a circle. So I'm going to do 4, so they're all the same here, so you can do them all at the same time. I said that plane, and so there's one there. Okay, there is one about there. Okay, and there's one down the bottom here. And actually there is one just below here as well, but that's not actually on the drawing I've given you, but you can add it in. They are all the same diameter, so I'm just going to go click, 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 and just going to make those all equal. I'll give them a dimension of 1. Actually they are slightly different. Let's do that one at, they're not equal then, sorry, my mistake. I say it's getting late, so let's just do that one at 1.5. okay, 1.5. This one is at 2 millimeters. Okay, 2, and that other bottom one's 2, so that's fine. Let's just check what it is. Yeah, it is 2. And we do that other one down here as 2 as well. I'm just going to move that into a position on that line, and actually just make that in line as well on that one, so that's fine. So it's just that one that's slightly smaller. You can make them all the same if you want, and this one It is on that line, but it's there. It's in line with that one there. And I'll do that with that one and that one. So it's there. So it's all there. And all I'm going to go to is features, extrude cut. Okay, and I'm going to do that at 0.2 millimeter. It's just a little indentation for it, and you'll see why in a sec. Oh no, it's gone all the way through. Damn. Let's just go back to that. Go to edit feature. It should have been 0.2, but did I type in 2? It's not through, all blind. Change that to 0.2 of a mil. Okay, and give it a green tick on there. So that's the kind of indentation you want. Ignore this for the minute. We can go through that, and also in terms of putting those bosses in, there's a slight difference. If I just go to hide that, you should be okay. It will make a lot of sense, a lot easier sense. So we just have to do a little shim here for that. So that hole there I did cordial actually should be slightly, well actually on here, that hole through there, just so you've got a sleeve to go through and it's got something to bear on. But if you can get that far, that's good enough, and we can change the drawings for the bearings later on. Any problems, you know where I am.